Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you beautiful people out there in this wonderful fucked up world that we live in. And welcome to the first stream for 2026. And tonight with me, I have Squid, who a lot of you may know. But if not, if you want to drop your link in the stream, Squid, um, you're quite welcome to do that. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Lost Souls.
Lost Souls is here. Sorry, I have to join the stream from my phone because obviously, for those who know me, you can see I'm not.
Yeah, Squid's not in the office tonight, so
You are welcome to my not office part of my house, and there might be some handsy interruption from or hair.
oh, that's all right.
My
Baby
niece
Squid's
giggles too.
baby Squid's allowed to come on and say hello. And just a moment, just got to add someone else.
Back.
Good evening to Helen back.
Hey.
So Squid, I don't know whether you know to Helen back. Last year when Expert did the paranormal stream, to Helen Back and I were the two people that he had on the show that night. So
I have not. I've seen her in Experts chat, but I missed that stream. So this is my first time ever being able to talk to her.
and she must have been having issues because she just popped out.
I can understand the world of technological issues.
Yes. But do want to keep us on our toes. So yes, Chantel, I'm doing quite well, and Squid's doing laundry, so she's as well as can be expected.
It should have been done hours ago, but y'all, I got busy. Life got in the way.
Hey, that happens.
Please don't jump on the bed, girl. Thank you.
Hey, baby Squid, you come around and say hello.
You want to say hello? Come here. Come here. Oh. Are you watching Bluey?
This is Squid's little girl.
She's too busy watching Bluey.
Yeah. It's better than half the trash that's on TV these days.
That's true. So. We're addicted to Bluey to the point where, like, we have Bluey everything. Which is, I don't mind.
Do you have a dog?
No.
If you have a dog, the dog would sit there and watch it as well.
I'm pretty sure we have something in our house. It's just not a dog.
Right, for those who have been on, hey Melissa, Jane, for those who have been on my streams before, as per normal, I have some devices up back here. So we have our, wait a minute. See, we'll use a stick, be better. We have our REM pod there. Last time that was really active, it was going off. It was madness. Then we have a couple of cat balls and the green light down in there. That's a K2 meter. So
I am curious this time whether that goes off as much as it did last time, based on the fact that I'm in a different part of my house.
Yeah, be interesting. So the stream I did just before Christmas, the REM pod was going absolutely nuts. No worries, Hallenbach. Take care of your friend, and we'll catch up again. So it'll work out one day for us. So it's all good.
Thanks for the invite again.
Oh, no worries. It was fun having it on the last time. So
This time it's a little
all
bit
right.
more. It's a little different because I'm like hoping that my iPad doesn't fall over, and I'm like sitting next to a big old thing of clean laundry, and like, welcome to Saturday night in the Squid household, where we do energy drinks and laundry, sitting at the edge of the bed.
And talking to an Aussie who you've never met on the other side of the world,
Hey, how is
wondering
it in the
why the
future?
fuck's he's.
Couldn't think of a better way to spend my Saturday night.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to give people an update and that with Casper Paranormal and the Marutna Hospital and Museum. So the last investigation I did at Marutna was, I think, August of last year. The next two investigations, one was cancelled because there's only two people, I think, so it wasn't worth running the investigation. And the December one didn't go on, obviously, because of Christmas. Since Christmas, Casper Paranormal has ceased to exist anymore. The owner of the channel has become indisposed, so Casper Paranormal is no longer. That brought up the museum, and the members of Casper got together and they've decided to form a new paranormal group, Whispers in the Dark Paranormal. So we like transitioning into the Marutna Hospital Museum investigations now. So yeah, I don't want to elaborate too much on what happened, but yeah, unfortunately, Clive's becoming indisposed, and hopefully we can still have the same fun in that we used to have up at Marutna, but time will tell. So yes, and other than that, I haven't been on an investigation as such since before Christmas, but I did go down to the Geelong jail, which was closed down in 1999. It housed some of Victoria's most notorious criminals, and I definitely have to go back down there one day. Just take equipment down with me, even though it's going to be open to the public, and I'm going to do an investigation from the jail, because the amount of things I felt in there was incredible.
Did you go into individual jail cells, or did you just
Yeah.
kind of walk the property?
No, we were actually went into several of the cells in there. I took some photos while I was in there, of course, because it interests me. Ned Kelly who I did a song about. No, I don't Helen back. I just go in there as me. So, and I walk out as me with no attachments. And, we first place we went into was the room where you used to have your visitors. So visitors were on one side of the glass, prisoners were on the other. I actually felt something on the visitor side more than what I felt on the inmate side of that glass, which is a little strange. A couple of the cells on the bottom ground floor, it's 3 stories high. I felt something in those rooms and in the toilet / shower block. There's an uneasy feeling. So we've then gone up to the second floor. The second floor half was for male inmates. The other half was for female inmates of the jail. There's a day room. I think it's on the second floor. I could be on the top, but the night room, sorry, which is where prisoners go for night time to watch TV and all that. There was some uneasy feelings in there, so
When you went in there, did you took pictures, but it was just like cell phone pictures, or did you have a DSLR
just cell phone pictures,
cell phone?
and I never did because it was my first time there. I just wanted to take photos of the jail itself. So they were all single shots. There was no rapid fire photography taken.
Like a tourist would take.
Yeah. So yeah, I just saw the tourists on the day, but I wanted to get a feel for the jail. So when I go back there again, I know where I'm going to go to. So I can spend more time in certain areas. And yeah, we'll see what comes of that. So Chantel said, I remember the last time we went to the hospital in August. Yes, I remember that too, Chantel. So, and give you any history. All right, I don't know how well this is going to work. All my photos from the museum were on my phone. But at the museum held some notorious people. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see that.
Oh, that's quite the mustache.
Yeah, right. That was made from a death mask. Right. And
Australian Ripper. Frederick. My first instinct was to ask, does Australia have any notable inmates? However, didn't Australia start as an inmate colony for
yeah,
Britain? So that would
yeah.
kind
So
of
yeah,
answer my question.
Australia was founded as a penal colony, and we had I think 191 prisoners came out as the first lot of people. Then you had the ship crews, the guards, the wives, and all that. I think there was close to 500 people who first came to Australia. Um, oh, you know, or you've heard stories about Jack the Ripper from
Yeah.
England. Frederick Deeming, the person I just showed you, there was a lot of belief that he was Jack the Ripper from England, because when he left England, hey Foxy, when he left England, the murders stopped. Then out here in Australia, they started again. So, yeah, there's some stories that this is the same Jack the Ripper from England.
Interesting. I've heard many theories about Jack the Ripper and where he ended up, and there's a theory that he was a mental patient, and when he went back into there's a person who went back into a mental hospital, and the same time that he went back into the mental hospital, they stopped too. But I had never heard of him being the same person as the Australian, because I had heard, like, you know, every country kind of has their, like, the US has a guy in Chicago that kind of called the American Ripper. Um, he had like a house of horrors, but I've heard every country call, like, sort of like a ripoff of Jack the Ripper, but I didn't realize
Yeah.
that Australia's was allegedly the same, or believed to be the same person. I
Yeah.
had not
So, yeah, so besides Frederick Deming, we also had Mad Dog Morgan, who was a famous bushranger, and we had Ned Kelly and the Kelly Gang.
This is one of
So,
the reasons I love talking to you, is it's fascinating. I learned so much.
yeah, so Ned Kelly's um, criminal history started at the age of 14 when he was charged with a crime up near Glenrowan in country Victoria. The cases against him were later dropped. Ned Kelly's running to the law had to deal a lot with the corruptness of the constabulary back in the day. And his father came out as a prisoner. He's then met his wife. She came out as a passenger on the ship. They got married, had a few kids. Ned's dad wound up in trouble with the law out here, especially with the police being corrupt. So that's where Ned Kelly's criminal history started. So as a 14-year-old kid, the first time that I knew that he was put in jail was at Benalla as a 15-year-old boy. And Ned Kelly actually invented the first ever bulletproof vest. There you go. Now let the one sink in, and I shall show you, because I actually took photos.
That looks like a makeshift coat of armor that I'd make in my garage. But I mean, if it works, it works.
Now, in Ned Kelly's gang, there was 4 of them, and all 4 wore bulletproof vests.
Oh, okay. I understand you're making something primitive that's never been made before, but the downstairs region, is that really going to do any good? And will the impact hurt just as bad, if not worse, than just being shot?
Because of the firearms back in that day, right?
Oh, yeah. Touche.
They weren't as powerful as what they are now. So what he wore was ample enough for him to be hit numerous times without actually being injured. So, that is Edward Kelly, Ned Kelly's death mask. So,
That's
what they did,
creepy.
it is what they used to do out here was after a person was executed, they were taken down to the morgue, I'll assume, although I shouldn't assume because that makes an ass out of you and me. Their heads were shaven. That's male and female inmates. There's no
Gender equality.
gender equality, even back in those days. Then I'd cast the face and that, and scientists were trying to see if there was something in common between all the killers and that, which made them stand out from your normal Joe Blow.
So instead of like analyzing the brain or like a MRI or something scientific, they went based on looks.
On head shape, distance between the eyes, where the ears were situated. Now we're going back to like the 1800s, late 1800s.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't even think X-rays were around then.
True. True. It's just
So
very, when you think about it, it's like
very
the
primitive.
infancy of what now would be an MRI or something cognitive, neurological.
Yeah, as Foxy said, physical characteristics.
Back then is just the eye shape.
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever considered like how these people grew up, environmental factors. Yeah.
We're also talking about a place in time where you could go to your doctor, say, I want my wife committed. He'd sign paperwork and your wife was put into an institution.
That's true too. But I wonder what kind
One,
of imprint those death masks left.
I'm not sure, but the actual death mask, like that's a replica. The actual death mask is actually at Melbourne Jail where Ned Kelly was actually hung. And Ned Kelly's last words were, such is life.
That sounds like something I would say, which is kind of creepy.
Defiance, it is still defiant in the face of death. So he's still going out his way type thing.
See, I'm it is what it is kind of person. So
yeah.
You know, when you have something in common with an unaliver, you're like, oh, maybe I should self-reflect. It just kind of makes you think. Oh, the little things that just give you the creeps.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then again, I live near Savannah, so like everything around here is creepy.
Haunted.
You'll walk in the woods, like looking for a place to hunt, scouting, hunting, and all of a sudden you'll come across a Civil War battlefield marker, and I was like, it's in the middle of the woods. Nobody's probably been in this spot for like six months, maybe ever. Like, the last person to come by here, maybe a month ago, maybe 6 months ago, who knows? And it's like, this monument is here. What? Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, but you also think about back in the day, how many of those trees were still there or were there at that time? So, like, that could have been an open field for all anyone knows.
True.
Like, we can only speculate because we weren't there.
And I'm
And
not
as
chopping
everyone
trees
knows,
to see their age.
yeah, don't believe that counting the rings is how you determine a tree's age. It doesn't work like that. Those rings are per growth cycle. So a tree might have one growth cycle in 2 years because it's been really, really dry. You get tropical weather, you might have 2, 3
Yeah, I've
rings
seen that you
in
can
a single
compare
year.
like droughts and like heavy rain and droughts based on it, but not necessarily like chronological age.
Yeah,
But
you have a guesstimate of it.
come here.
So
Or not. She just climbed up by herself. How did you do that? Sometimes I
because
wonder
she's
how.
getting big.
My big girl.
Yeah.
What happened to my little baby?
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi.
Yes. Hello, little lady.
Would you like to come here?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Hello, young lady.
Hi.
How
What?
are you?
This.
Oh,
I have Daddy's phone. Hold on.
you've been watching Bluey.
Oh, yeah.
Bluey. Is Bluey your favorite?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you gonna have an Australian accent soon with as much Bluey as you watch?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it. That's
All right. Well, love you.
okay.
You want to get back on the bed?
No.
No, you just want to stay here?
You can stay here, baby squid.
Yeah, you can't.
We don't mind.
Can't keep hitting my iPad though. Okay?
I'm not a bed.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Can you smile?
So,
She
Squid,
takes over
no more
wherever she goes.
no more visitors with your
Not-
daughter?
Not.
Nope. Have you had
No.
any visitors at night?
No.
No. Nobody's coming to say hi?
Hey.
Well, except for you. Yeah, I basically said leave her alone when she sleeps or I'll kick you out permanently, and I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. Nothing moves. No weird sounds at night. Nothing
That's
at
a
all.
good thing.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird because ever since we moved in, that hasn't been the case. And after I said that, it was like, well,
Wow.
there's been no weirdness with our sprinkler system. I don't know anybody in the chat who doesn't know, but my sprinkler system or our sprinkler system outside would turn on by itself. We don't have it set up on a timer. You actually have to turn the dial. You want to go over there?
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Goodbye, baby squid.
No, do not jump. Do not jump. Thank you.
No, I'll pee.
Ugh. So I don't know. Like no weirdness with the sprinklers. Like we have cameras all around the outside of the house, and with the sprinkler, like I would go off outside to turn it off, and it would be turned to the on position, which means someone had to go out there and switch it. But none of our cameras picked up anything. And it's happened more than once. But it hasn't happened since about the last time I was on with you. Which is
What was that? November last year, I think.
yeah, something like that.
October. Yeah, October, November last year.
And around then is where I basically said, let her sleep. Like, don't interrupt her while she's sleeping or I'll kick you out permanently. And apparently they took that, whatever was here, took that as a don't make any noise at all. So I don't know. Nothing shows up on our cameras anymore. Nothing is weird at night. I don't see shadows. I don't hear anything. It's like everything left. Like you're not even getting any lights behind you.
No.
Like, yeah.
I actually said to the spirits earlier that I was going to do a stream today. The last stream I did, whenever my guests spoke, and I had two different guests on, Venomous was on and Connor was on. Each time they spoke, all I heard was static, and yet everyone else could hear them fine. And
Crazy.
that was really weird. And the lights were going nuts. So today, about an hour ago, I said to the spirits that I was going to do a live stream today. I'd like it if they'd come and join in and use the devices up behind me there. Whether it just puts the light, changes one of the lights on the REM pod or the K2 meter, the cat ball go off.
And nothing. Oh, never mind. We spoke too soon.
Can you hear that?
I can't.
That's the REM pod. So I'm just gonna see if I can do this. Right, sorry. I can't tell. Can you hear that now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's the REM pod going nuts.
That's crazy. We spoke too soon.
Yeah, I was just saying that I'd invited them. And yeah, now we're doing this, so I'll just reset the device. Right, that's better.
It's the never-ending story. It's like Mary Poppins' bag. You just keep pulling stuff out, and it's like it's bottomless.
Hey, g'day, T.
Tea for
Good to
two.
see you made it. So we just had the REM pod go nuts.
That's creepy, but cool. I mean, like I said, everything around here is, but you know, everything around here is supposedly haunted. So everything around here is old, as far as old as like you can get in the U.S.
Yeah,
Because old
history-wise.
here is relative compared to old around the rest of the world.
Yeah, well, in Australia, we go back to 17 1778, I think it was. I actually do have it written down, or I have something that tells about Australian history. But out here, like our big day is Australia Day, right? Which is, I suppose, your Independence Day. Our history is white man first got to Botany Bay on the 18th of June, 17, whatever it was. No, sorry, James Cook landed in April 1770. Then I think it was 7 years later, something. He came back. The first ships um, arrived in what was to later become Sydney, or the Sydney area, on January the 18th, and all prisoners and crew and all that left the ships and all were on land around on the January 26th. So Australia Day, which a lot of the white educated Aboriginals, they reckon that we invaded on that day. Australia Day goes back to 1947, I think it was, when we did pretty much what America did. We turned around and told England that we weren't going to be sucking on a tit anymore. We
Give
were
big old middle finger.
our own, yeah, we were our own country, and January 26th was the date. In 1948, I believe it was, when we first celebrated Australia Day. So it's got nothing to do with the white Anglo-Saxons hitting the shores of, as was back then, Van Diemen's Land, because the Dutch had discovered Australia years before Cook ever made it to Australia. They landed in Western Australia at Fremantle, and that's the first time Anglo-Saxon white fellows appeared on Australian soil.
Foxy said in
So,
the chat, in squid terms, sit and spin. Sit and
yeah,
rotate. Yep. Yep.
right. Showing that
We
object
have.
that's over your right shoulder. Wait, this is my right shoulder for me. Is moving a little bit after you sat down. I guess over my right shoulder, there's the flag, there's 2 footy jumpers, there's a guitar. Oh, and a pair of socks hanging on my sock holder.
Okay, I was gonna ask you why there was a pair of socks hanging from the ceiling, but hey.
Oh, my office is also my what I call my Chinese laundry. So during the winter, when I wash clothes, all my clothes get brought out into the garage. All my t-shirts and pullovers and that get hung on clothes hangers on the beams in the office here. And while I warm myself up using a heater, I dry the clothes simultaneously. Save on energy bills.
I mean, it's not a half bad idea. It's not a half bad idea. I'd like to do that in the
Yes.
summertime here and line dry clothes, but it's too damn humid. The clothes never dry.
Yeah, even though I've literally got the water 10, 12 minutes away. We've got Port Phillip Bay. We don't have that type of humidity. So our clothes will dry when we put them out.
Yeah, really. I say I wish we had that here, but at the same time, I could never live in a super dry climate because my skin doesn't like that. So, you know,
Super dry.
everything has its positives and negatives, you know?
Yeah, if you want super dry, come out and move to Western Australia up around Broome. There's nothing but desert around you. That's it.
That's our Southwest. Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, the desert west. Man.
Right, I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to stop my camera for a moment or for the next 3 or 4 minutes so I can have a ciggy. Hello, little baby one. Yeah, all right, we can see you again now, Squid. You're on mute. I guess you're still muted, Squid. Chantel, I actually used to live up that way. So I used to live at Swan Hill and actually spent a week up in Mildura after the tornado came through. What was that?
I'm unmuted now. She
Yep.
moved my screen where like the mute button and the turn off camera button went away and I couldn't figure out how to get it back. That's never happened to me before. Like when a toddler just goes in and starts touching things, it's like, oh, this is how we mess things up.
Yeah. Yes, was it 2018, 2017, 2018 when the tornado ripped through Mildura. That's when I was up there doing cleanup for that. So, and up there it is dry. Yeah,
We're
I
having a
think Arizona
jumping problem.
and some parts of
Sit down.
kids are always fun though. They are.
I love her dearly, but she's like, we have a no jumping on the bed policy because when you jump on the bed, you fall off the bed. And she
Yes.
has not, her ears and her brain have not figured out how to connect yet. And when she jumps, she not only risks hurting herself, but she knocks over my iPad. So if you hear screaming, it's because
Yes.
she fell. And
Yes, I am, Foxy.
stop it.
So, Chantel, that makes you somewhere around Robinvale. If my time is right from Swan Hill. Hello, Linda, and welcome. Yeah, Sylvia knows that the only time I ever go blank on screens when I'm having a smoke.
The little's over here, like, thinking she's doing some craziness. I don't know what's happening here. My child is... This is the part of the night where she gets very wild before she crashes. Because then she crashes and she'll go to bed. But she gets very crazy before she crashes. Angel Bug, there you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, she just wants to make sure that you're on your toes still.
Yeah. Do not jump. Oh my goodness.
No, and if you do jump baby squid, make sure you're videoing it. So when you fall off the bed and hurt yourself, Mummy has video to turn around and say, this is why you don't do it.
Yes.
Hello, Ashley's Nudie Narratives, and welcome.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, bye.
right, I'm just going to give everyone else that wasn't here earlier an update. Casper Paranormal, whom I used to investigate with at Marutna, is no longer. Members of the group have formed a new paranormal group, Whispers in the Dark, and the owner of Casper has become unavailable. So, no, T for Two's got a wrench in here. She doesn't have a shield in here. I'm not that big yet that people get shields. Yeah, so investigations at Rutner will be starting up again. Once again, I'll only be doing the 12-hour investigations due to costs for me getting to Marutna, etc. So, not sure when they're going to start back up. I'll have to speak with some other people about it who are in contact with the museum. Welcome back, Squid.
Sorry about that. The whole setup got knocked over. Shocker, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sniping tool. So I want to save that. I don't know what it is, but T said she's got a shield yet on my end. still showing a reach.
Yeah,
So
all the mods have shields now. I think YouTube updated their stuff. YouTube is changing stuff again. Every time they
yeah, so there you go. As you can see there, T definitely, or what I'm looking at, right? Because that's a screenshot of my actual screen.
yeah, I'll show you I don't know, it's hard to see, but so
It's got a shield on your end.
so YouTube, that's in StreamYard, but in YouTube, it's shields.
Ah, radio.
So YouTube is changing their stuff again.
Yeah, I think I'll just stay in StreamYard because I have no issues, unlike some other content creators.
Yeah, I use StreamYard, but like when I go into the YouTube chat, YouTube updates their stuff frequently, so YouTube chat looks funny. So, yeah. Sometimes when it's not broken, you just need to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chantel said it. If it's YouTube's changes things around instead of leaving stuff alone when it's not broken. Yeah, and generally when you change stuff around and you decide to update stuff when things aren't broken, you generally break something.
Yeah.
That's when they rewrite the code. I don't know. That's stuff that's people smarter than me do, but generally when they try to fix things, they break things.
Ah, the young lady's come back again to say hello.
Yeah. Have you had anything in your room at night besides mommy and daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to talk more.
A bed?
Okay. No jumping.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
Love you. 1, 2, 3, go!
Bye, baby squiddles.
No jumping. I literally just told you. So she's walking around in circles. So if my setup falls over and I leave again, sorry.
Yeah. Nah. Hey, kids will be kids. So.
Abby!
She just like does the whole falls backwards. It's like, oh girl, you're gonna be the death of me. She's gonna give me a heart attack, at least on a daily basis. Somebody come rescue me.
Yeah, but you need them to stay kids though. So you want them to fall over and hurt themselves so they learn not to do it again.
True, but she scares me and I just want to protect her.
Any parent does. That's what parents' job is to protect their kids. Yeah, but you also got to allow them to learn on their own as well.
I know. It's an internal battle.
Yeah. That's where common sense comes into play.
That's true.
So.
It's that internal battle every day where it's like, you know, she's gonna hurt herself and I just got to be there to pick up the pieces when she does. But then, like, you know, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. But we do our best.
That is what it is.
Exactly. We do our best. We're not perfect.
I was hoping that you would have had some more visitors. So
maybe I should tell them that they should come back. Because I did tell them that they should leave. I didn't actually think that they would.
Yeah, that, as I said, invite them back. Like when you're doing a stream, invite them to come and join in the stream.
Well, and that's always when I used to see stuff because my office is between our living room and the little's room. So I used to see things like out of the corner of my eye, like past the door, going from the living room to her room, knowing that she was in the office with me. That's what is weird, and I don't see that anymore. It's I don't see nothing. It's weird.
Yeah. I was watching something the other night, and all of a sudden, I had goosebumps all over me, and I have no idea what it was for. So I went to grab my dowsing rods, which are actually up the back there, and when I sat down again, they disappeared, and there was no communication with the dowsing rods. So a little bit peculiar, but it is what it is. No, Sylvia, we actually want the interactions with the spirits. We do. I actually like it when they play those things up the back there.
I think she was talking about YouTube. If they'd leave everything alone, it would be so much better.
Oh yeah, if YouTube did that, it would be so much better.
They try to
So
fix stuff and they break stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's been quiet. I mean, even out the I can't explain it. Like everything just
stopped. Well, good thing is, I've just ordered myself a 600 watt inverter. So when I go down to the original homestead here in the town where I live, I can actually have my car running extension cord from my car, because I've got a 25-meter extension cord, which will get me just about to the house, and I can set my computer up and stream live.
nice.
So without having to worry about how long I could stream for,
That's
because all I've got
awesome.
to do is to start the car up, the inverter, power up the laptop, and off we go.
That would be cool.
So
I was thinking about
yeah,
when the weather gets warm, going back to Savannah and doing another ghost tour, but doing one
Yep.
that's a little bit more not private, but the last one was more like a touristy one. I want to do one that like just a little bit more.
You want to do an investigation?
Yeah, but not a true investigation because I get scared easily. But
You'd be no good investigating with me then, because I'll scare the crap out of you whenever I got a chance to.
when I was
G'day, Haley.
Haley.
Was it 1 a.m. across in England at the moment, young lady?
Haley. I feel like I've spent the day with Haley. It's been great. Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah, I first met Haley in Experts.
Haley was on with not on with me, but
No,
Haley
in
was,
Experts. Yeah, I think it was Experts Chat. I saw her in, and that's where I got to know her from.
Haley was in
How's it?
this morning.
I don't even live in England, yet I can still tell what time it is over there.
So it's
So, yeah, Haley's one of the nice poms. She is. Unlike that other whinging pom who blocked me because Australia beat England in the cricket. There's another person who comes into the chat on a few chats that I'm in, and she has me blocked.
I don't see the like I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. People are weird. Like if I blocked everybody that I disagreed with over sports, God forbid, nobody from the state of Illinois would ever exist ever in my life.
Yes, Foxy, that's the one. Without saying any more.
I don't even know who that is. Either way, Haley and I have spent the majority of the day together on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, Haley's a lovely young lady. So
It's been great. It's I'm gonna. When I was younger, the reason I get scared easily. Yes, Eve. Yes, Angel. I love you. Is when I was younger, I lived in a small town in Kentucky that had an old abandoned hospital, and my mother, in her infinite whatever the heck you want to call this, decided that she wanted to go investigate it. Well, we went with a group of people. I walked outside. There was somebody else in there with us that was not paranormal. There was another person in there with us, but we didn't know them. And yeah, needless to say, it could have gone really, really badly because there was a bike. We thought it was an old abandoned bike, and when we left, the bike was gone. So there was another human in there with us, and I was like, never again, never again. The
Awesome.
people, real people, scare me more than the paranormal.
We've up at Marupna, there used to be a couple of people, homeless people, who lived in a couple of the rooms at the hospital there, and like we knew who they were and where they walked around and all that. So we were doing an investigation one night, and I've turned a corner, and my nose has gone straight up. I could smell dope. As I've got taken a step around the corner, one of the 4 kids who were smoking dope in what was a bathroom off the bedroom or off the hospital room, coming out around the corner. He saw my vest, because I actually wear a bulletproof vest without the Kevlar in it, because it holds all my paranormal equipment. He saw that, he shit himself, thought I was a copper. I've shit myself because I didn't expect to see anyone in there, and finished up being 4 kids in there pulling bongs on a Saturday night. Then the second time, we'd entered the upper floor on one end, gone through the upper floor, came down the main staircase, and people had been drinking beer and trying to get the old water heater out. There was 2/3 of a can of beer, and it was still actually pouring out of the can when we came down. So, yeah, someone had been there drinking, trying to steal the old water heater from the hospital.
Yeah, with some of these old buildings, humans scare me more than anything paranormal would. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Haley, I actually have a Victoria Police baseball cap. So it's a legitimate police hat I have.
do you wear it when you investigate?
I've done it once at a place because I thought if anyone's in there, they say the Vic Pole badge, they're going to bolt. And if they leave, that means that I know the area is not going to be contaminated with other voices, etc.
I mean, at that jail, it could function as a deterrent and a trigger object.
Yeah. At the jail, I won't wear it. I'll take a K2 or a couple of K2 meters, some cat balls, dowsing rods, um, one of the Horus devices, which is the Oculus. But this is the Australian version of it. And I'll actually show you. So this is the Horus 2.
That's cool. Sorry, I keep muting myself because she's right here, like, howling.
There we go. So,
Cool.
Yeah, that's the new one. So you can see how small that is. Or actually, here you go.
It's the size of a pack of cigarettes. Look at that.
Virtually. Right, so that's the new one.
Hello.
Angel.
Yes.
And
Angel.
that was the original one.
That's
So
twice as.
yeah. So as you can see, there's a big difference in them.
Yeah, there's a significant size difference. Jeez.
So we'll put
Forest diary mode.
there you go.
Initialize central communication channel.
So this is gonna run. And if you hear me ask a weird ask question, I'm actually talking to this device here.
Perfect.
Because it'll tell me when there's a anomaly here.
You should.
And there's an anomaly that's generally a spirit, and I can speak to the spirit.
Angel, you see those lights back there? Should we tell Great Grandpa to make those light up? Okay. Oh,
Tell him.
you want to tell Great Grandpa to make those light up?
Ask him nicely if he can make these lights
Grandpa, make those
change
lights up.
colour.
You know where Great Grandpa is, right? He's in our closet. He's on the shelf. Grandpa is in the closet. Girl, you are such a troublemaker. You are such a troublemaker.
Yeah, well, my mum, or part of my mum's in my lounge room. So I spend about an hour with her each night. So when I have dinner, I'll play Red Dead Redemption. And it's in the lounge room, and Mum's ashes are literally a foot from where my dinner plate sits.
His ashes are above the gun safe.
Good place to put them.
I know, right? He's
Yeah,
protecting the. He's protecting
it's
the.
amazing, Chantel, how as things get improved, how they become smaller. Like my first ever EMF pumps I made were the size, were about that big.
But do you remember when
So
cell phones were really big?
yeah,
And then they
bricks.
started to get smaller, and now they're getting bigger again.
Yep.
Like, so.
They're catering for the older generation of getting bigger to make it easier for them to see.
And that's true, but it's kind of like I call that phone, I call it a phablet because it's about the size of, I feel like it's the same size as my iPad, but it's a phone.
Well, there's the old Sony Xperia, and that's the Samsung S21.
This is a,
So
this is an S20 something. I'm not actually sure what this is. It's an S20 something.
Yeah, I'm contemplating before coming across the States this year, the Dollywood, updating my phone. So
Okay. Like, it's a, I think it's an S20 or S21. I don't know. It's from like 2021.
Oh, that'd be a 23. S23, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm an iPhone person.
I'm
Everybody on both sides of the family is an iPhone person except for him.
I don't like iPhones.
He's got to be different.
He's a smart man.
I'm not denying that.
So,
I'll never deny that. But
no, as in not wanting to use Apple products. Smart man.
Steven, I've had Apple products ever since I was 3 or 2. So I think my first Apple product was in 1988. So I had an Apple IIc in 1988. So like Apple is all I've ever known.
I was 21 years of age.
I was 2 or 3, depending on the time of year. But Haley, Apple products have never let me down. Every time I've had a Samsung product, it's broken. Like I had a Samsung phone that got stuck in airplane mode. I've never had a problem with Apple products that wasn't self-inflicted. Like I dropped it or something. So Steven's picking on me. Yes, I'm an Apple person. But I have my computer, my iPad, and my phone all talk to each other. It's nice because I don't have to think. And watch.
My phone talks to both my laptops. The one in my office here, which I use the majority of the time, and I've got another laptop in my bedroom, which I put a movie on for about 5 minutes sleep for the night, and they chat to one another. So
yeah, I just got to be different.
Every time someone sends a notification through on Discord, my laptop beeps.
Oh yeah, I have to shut off Discord on my computer, otherwise I'll hear boop, beep, beep all night, and it's like, no.
Yeah. Oh, I have a timer on my phone from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. From 10 p.m. till 8 a.m. You'll never catch me because my phone is on silent. 8 o'clock is when it wakes up. Apart for my daughter, if the kids call, their numbers come straight through. So
yeah, I have do not disturb from like 9:30 to 7:30 or some weird time like that. I don't know. But it's nice. But when I can still hear my computer make noise, and I'm like, oh boy. Like, I keep forgetting to put my computer in do not disturb mode. Like, Steven's mean.
I'm just laughing at his last comment in the side chat.
Oh, girl, you're killing me. Yeah. Even though it's passed on Apple products to communicate. Steven just likes to pick on me. That's okay. I pick back, so. Come on.
I've just learned something new. I never knew how to do that. How other people did that.
You just click on it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I like StreamYard over anything else because it's so much easier. Have you tried using the scenes yet?
No.
But you got the other camera to work. Or like a phone, another like login.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Right. No. What you do is send the link.
Spectral communication.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ask a question.
Are you a spirit who has been here before? Who?
Demodulating the current event.
They are. We have a guest.
Sophia.
Hello, Sophia. I've never heard of a Sophia before. So she's more than likely a transient.
That's odd.
I'm not sure, Stephen. I think it depends on the individual and what they use. Like I've got a friend, Monique, who's actually in my Southern Paranormal Adventures. She's one of the 3 members. She uses Apple, and Matt, who's the other member, he uses Apple. Yet I use Android. So
But Apple uses Intel chip too.
yeah, I'm not sure. Have a great night, Sylvia. Hopefully it's a good show. And yeah, I'll more than likely be in MG's stream derailing it with jokes and seeing how many I can get him to shake his head at and say, "Oh no, shame. You can't do that."
No,
So
Apple used Intel until 2020, and then they stopped using Intel. So
you know, Apple are using Samsung cameras technology in their phones because the so-called state-of-the-art Apple camera is shit. So it's not truly an Apple phone anymore because it's using parts from another Android.
yeah, I just like the operating system more than the actual like stuff. The operating system I just find more user friendly for someone who's not technology, literate like me. But
So wait a minute, I'm trying to work out Stephen Bear's last comment. Who are you voting for to be the president of society, Stephen?
the socks behind you are moving.
I actually have a window open.
That's why.
All right, so give me 30 seconds or so. I'll close the window, then we'll find out whether the socks are still playing games or not. Yes, I have an Android, Stephen.
Steven, you just tell me where the Apple product hurt you. Where did it hurt you? And do you need to go to therapy for it? Because we can
Well,
do like a.
Actually made it worse. Ah.
We can do like a. Yeah, just tell me where the Apple product touched you. It's okay. Like, everything will be okay. We can get you through your trauma. I mean, Steven, I love you.
Right, hopefully that will eliminate. I had to close the window and had to close up my office door to stop the wind from howling through.
So there's someone in the chat who's never been here before.
Mama Squid has been here before.
She
and
has?
hello, Mama Squid. Yes,
She's been here before. Oh, never
Mama
mind.
Squid
I stand corrected.
Mama Squid was on the last stream.
Oh yeah, she
live
was.
stream I did.
Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. My apologies. I
I
apologize,
just
Mom.
I just remember the name. So
Yeah, my parents are very original. Mama Squid and Papa Squid. They're so original.
yeah. Well, if you're Squid and you got Squidlet,
That's true. Yeah, she's not baby squid anymore. She's squidlet. Are you a baby? No. No. Oh, she's a squidlet now. But Mom, what did we do to my house that there's nothing here anymore? Because she saged my house when we first moved in. So she did sage before we moved anything in, which is about a year ago tomorrow.
is that gone quick, Squid?
Yeah.
It has?
Well, yeah. Never mind. It's Friday will be a year when we sign the papers.
Oh, we're going to see a storm heading in.
Oh no.
Yes, my big, bad, terrible dog just came flying into the office and he's cowering down behind me.
Can't be any worse than the earthquake that's
S-
attacking my room right now.
Sad
The
news
room of
was
child.
Sophia, have you been to the farm recently?
Angel, can you go put these in your bedroom?
No.
Ask for Miller. Does that make any sense, Stephen? Yeah, that's the breeze because my dog opened up. My dog pushed the door open. So you heard a single clip of thunder and now he's cowering.
Poor thing.
So I'm going to have a great day. I always say it with a Native American prayer. Yeah, I've only ever been saved once, and that was when I went to the old Kilmore jail, and there's a priest that was being taken from one side of Victoria where he committed the crimes to the other side of Victoria, away from all his friends and family. Bandit!
Poor thing.
And they stopped at Kilmore on the way through to Portland. And it was a PDF, and he's the only spirit who I've had to walk out of a room because of the pain he was causing.
Crazy.
So no one knew that particular spirit was at the old Kilmore jail. But I've been there, I think 4 times. Each time I've been there, I've met a new spirit who the crew that run it generally don't know about. So
Weird. That's definitely weird.
I'll ask that one, Stephen, next time the Oculus tells me there's something happening. So I'm hoping this might work by having the Horus close enough to the microphone that you can actually hear it come through.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year. Like, I don't know what I did that I closed everything off. Like, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, because I remember you talking about this house about 15 months ago. You started talking about it.
Yeah.
Then next thing we know, you, Mrs. Squid, and baby Squid as she was then, came down to have a look at it, and you'd put an offer in. That's the last I knew. Then next thing was that you bought and moved in. So I think Two Dogs might have said something about it as well. And yeah, but that has gone quick.
I know, it's been a year. It's been a year. Like, in like a week. Today's what, this? Yeah, a week. Next Saturday will be a year.
Valentine's Day.
Yep. Valentine's Day is when we signed the papers. Happy Valentine's Day. Which was totally fine. Like, we don't really do Valentine's Day, but the previous Valentine's Days before that, we got the spicy cough and the flu. So I would take a house. We're good. Like,
Yeah.
we signed the papers. We're good.
Yeah, this Valentine's Day, we've got our Australian rules football is starting up. So we've got a State of Origin game, which is second in rankings to playing in the AFL Grand Final. So it's state versus state. So first time in 25 years that's been played. So apparently it's a 50,000 seat stadium that's sold out.
Wow. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like every Saturday around here. Miller with a
Yeah.
big, but not who I was thinking of.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to pick something up so I can ask if they've seen Emerson or Sarah.
It's just weird. If there are any updates, though, I will tell you. I will be sure to let you know. Because it's just like I'm almost weirded out by the fact that I was getting used to things. Like, but they took my ring. Somebody took my ring, and that's the last time I've heard anything, saw anything, have any activity, is when my ring disappeared. It's like they took it and hightailed it out of here.
Or they've put it somewhere. Do I? No, I don't. Please do. Right. You can see how big that speaker is, all right? By the size of my hand. When I was in the Model Railway Club, we used to do fundraisers, which were Bunnings barbecues, once a month. Then I'll take that with me, and I'll play country music from 7 a.m. in the morning until 2 p.m. Then from 2 p.m. till we packed up, I used to play music of the Vietnam War era. Packed everything into my car, came home, unloaded the car. My speaker wasn't anywhere to be found. So I've gone through every single box. I've checked under the seats. No, speaker was nowhere. Phoned up Bunnings to see whether I'd left it on the barbecue and whether someone had handed it in. Wasn't handed in. 2 days later, I find that speaker out on my model railway layout where the station platform's going to be. And I hadn't been anywhere near that side of the model layout for at least a week prior to the barbecue. That's where it was. That's where I found it.
Yeah, I still have absolutely no idea where it is. But while I was looking for it, I found that, which was missing for 3 years.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we're going. Nice thunderstorm coming through. So I'm going to have a doggy who's going to be hiding under or wrapped around my chair so I can't move my chair.
It's warm. I'm starting to.
Well, you're going to hate this then, because in my office it is currently 90 Fahrenheit. In my office. So, let's see.
It's 72 in here. Well, probably 70 in our room. But it's like
there you go. Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah. It's like 39 outside. It's like why can't it be like April or May when it's like 70s and 80s every day? Ugh. I just can't.
Oh. Apparently outside. Come on, Bob. Yeah. 31.5 degrees outside. Yeah, so yeah.
About the same outside as the
31.5.
distance.
Yeah, around 88 degrees thereabouts.
And you're not sweating? Are you sweating?
No.
Oh yeah, it's not.
I've had days in here in my office where it's hit 50.
People say it's a dry heat. Well, so is hell. So explain that, how that's any better. Hey, Angel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to close things up. Because my garage roof is a tin roof. In fact, it's a tin garage. So close everything up, turn the volume up in the earbuds so I can hear the stream.
It would be amazing if you would start turning off my iPad.
Haley, believe it or not, we actually haven't had a lot of hot weather here this year. So,
yeah, Haley, aren't you from an area where like hot is like
ask your question.
75 degrees?
oh, well,
I heard that.
Demodulating the current unit.
oh, Stephen, do you know anyone by the name of Anderson? Does that ring a bell? Because I've just had Anderson lived in the 1910s. Yeah, in a matter of a minute and a half, the outside temperature is now 22.8. So we'll say 23. So it's dropped to 74 in a matter of a couple of minutes.
I feel like that happens around here, but not quite that dramatic, but close.
I would love it, Chantel. I would. I love living up at Swan Hill with the heat. It's magnificent.
That's too hot. That's too hot. Mm. I can't convert
Nah.
easily. Pounds to kilograms, I can do.
Yeah, that's just 2.2 pounds to a kilogram.
Yeah, Fahrenheit to Celsius, I can't. My brain can't compute that.
Divided by 1.8 plus, divided by 1.8 minus 32, I think. I know Celsius to Fahrenheit is 30 degrees Celsius, multiply that by 1.8 plus 32, and that gives you your answer of 86.2 or something.
Ooh, math.
Yeah, I'd love Chantel's weather. I would.
I like math because math is not subjective. However, I hate math because I'm bad at it.
There's only 3 classes at school where I got A's from, which was mathematics, graphic design, and sport. That was it. All the rest I got C's and D's in because I didn't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, caring is half the battle. Like my entire senior year, I didn't really give two. Yeah, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
There's a problem there. I didn't really care.
Oh, it is what it is. So
Well, can't change it now. It's been 20 plus years.
true.
God, I can't believe it's been 20 years. 22 years. Ugh.
That's a fair time.
Ugh. I've been out of high school longer than I've been in high school. Or longer than, I've been out of school longer than I've been in school. That's a weird concept to grasp.
Let's say I finished, or I left school, worked for a year, then I went back to school because I didn't like the job I was doing. I love the money, but I wanted to become a little bit smarter. So I joined the army instead. So
I did high school, joined the Navy, then went to college, then worked, then quit and moved to Georgia, and now I'm here. Now I'm a YouTuber. Weird
yeah,
concept. That's a
I
really
saw Two Dogs. I think he's in MG stream the other day, and he was saying something about trying to get my subs up. So I don't care if I have 20,000 followers. I don't want money. I do this channel to share my interactions with paranormal activity and invite guests on to speak about their interaction. Money is, yeah, it'd be nice to have, but it's not something a driving force for any one of my 3. YouTube channels I've got, because I've got this one, of course. I've got my train channel, and I've got a topic channel for my music. And it's just to share what I do.
I have
So
2 channels. I mean, the money, the only reason that the money is important to me is because I don't ever want to have to work for somebody else.
yeah,
And in the sense of between my health and having her, I don't ever want to have to be, if she gets sick, I have to call into work and, tell somebody I can't
yeah,
show up or risk kind of that situation. I don't ever want to have to tell or worry about she needs me. I have to call in sick. No, I just say, hey guys, I can't stream today. My daughter needs me more than you guys. And I'll move it later or I'll do it tomorrow. And that's the only reason why it matters is I'm trying to get enough regular income that when she goes
yeah,
to school that I have enough to not have to get a regular 9 to 5.
yeah,
That's the only thing that like matters to me. But other than that, like I don't need, 300,000 followers. I'm not trying to get to like Hale's level. I'm not trying to get to Megan level or anything like that. I'm just trying to get enough to supplement what would be a 9 to 5 income so
Next
that
spectral
if
communication detected. Ask your question.
Stuart, do you know anyone that I'm communicating with on my laptop computer?
Demodulating the current event.
Judith was working in the 1900s, so this is good because it's also got a diary where you can go back and check other messages. So if you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. I agree with that, Elsie. So good night, Haley. Thank you for dropping, young lady. You take care, keep warm, and we'll see you on my next live, whenever that is.
bye Haley.
So take care, young lady. And I've just lost my train of thought.
It happens to me all the time. Welcome to my world.
That's been my world for a long time. I can't tell you what I did yesterday 9 times out of 10. I got no idea. And it takes me between 30 to 60 minutes to remember what I did yesterday.
I can't tell you what I
So
ate for breakfast this morning, but I can tell you a comment Steven made 6 months ago in a live stream.
yeah. I went to get cancer sticks this morning, and I was in the shop because I having a chat to the owner, and a lady comes in. She goes, I like 7 packets of such and such. And I've just spelled out $91 without even thinking about it. And both the shop owner and the lady just looked at me as if say, how did you work that out? I got no idea. It's just numbers. So well, having a bit of blubber is better than being skin and bones, Squid. So I like to feel the person I'm cuddling. I don't like feeling bones.
He didn't hurt my feelings, and I know he didn't mean anything bad by it. I just like to bring it up every time he gets a little testy.
Sounds like a funny relationship you have.
It is. That's all right.
Yeah.
I have 20 pounds to lose before April so that I can do this competition and actually be competitive. So I'm doing a CrossFit competition in April.
Yep.
So, yay. Please stop jumping. Please stop jumping.
I'm still going to be here. Just I'm having another cancer stick, so YouTube doesn't like people having actual cigarettes on stream. Apparently.
And I do
Yeah,
have
people
to I
vape.
can talk to you all night, but I do have to get going soon because I have to get this little one to bed.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I didn't realise what time it was. So yeah, we've been going for an hour 45.
Yep.
Ross, where's the time gone?
I don't know.
So no worries. Hopefully you get some more activity in the house, Squid. Mama Squid, if you can go in there and elicit some activity and record it to share, I'll Squid can send you the link to the stream and you can jump in the stream with us. So you're quite welcome to do that.
My mom commented, "Hey, wait, what's wrong with being skin and bones?" She is skin and bones. She's the exact opposite. I got her height, but my dad's body type.
I personally, I just like to have a bit of meat on the bones. So then when you're doing the nasty, your hips don't bash against one another. So you can't break your hip.
On that happy note, I have to get going.
Yeah, and on that happy note, thank you everyone for coming along and watching the stream. Squid, been an absolute pleasure having you on as per normal. Mrs. Mama Squid, hopefully if you get some video or some photos, yeah, Squid can send you the link and you can jump on to join us to show us more. So I'll try and organise a investigation the next couple of weeks, and yeah, until then, thank you everyone for coming by, for participating. Thank you, Squid, Mrs. Squid, T, Haley, Scarlett, or Lost Souls, Elsie, Stephen, Chantel, Sylvia, who's already gone. Have I missed anyone? Hopefully not. Yeah, so see you on the next stream. Squid, unfortunately, I don't see your streams because you're on a bit too early for me. I'm still snoozing. You stream, so it's a little bit hard. But look forward to seeing us all the next stream. Hopefully, I'll have some video to put up after that. So we'll see you all then. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.